Hello everyone, Peg here. Um, I have been playing around with some pan pastels. This is something that's relatively new to me. I just got this new metallic kit and I have applied some to paper and it's just luscious. I think you've seen me with a few of my other palettes, and I have another video or two out there on these, but I just wanted to come back and play some more because I need to get familiar with these products. One of the things that I had done in error is I had used this acrylic ground for pastels. Yes, it is meant for pastels. However, do read the directions because it does say to thin with up to 40% water. So, I don't know that I did that last time, and maybe that's why it was so gritty. So this particular journal I have already prepped with that ground, and it's very gritty. Um, almost feels like sandpaper, you know, and it's dry so that I can start applying medium. I also have another, this is the Dyan Reaveley journal down here. I have some regular cardstock if I were going to make a card, and I have some watercolor paper. So I'm just playing to see what I like and what I don't like. I think the first thing is I'm going to go to this journal because this has intrigued me. I want to find out about this acrylic ground and see if it's really what I want to use or not. Now I'm just going to do a quick application on here. So I'm going to use a big sponge and I'm going to come in and grab color and just start applying. Yeah, it really grabs the sponge. Really, really does grab the sponge. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's almost too much for me. Okay. You can see it's balling up and shredding on there. I don't think that should be happening. But maybe what I should have done is put some. Yeah, it's even eating my sponge. Can you see that? It's even eating my sponge. So maybe what I should have done was put a coat of gesso over that. So I'm going to set that aside and just, come back to that another day. And here's one. Now, this already has some inks that, I've just cleaned off on here. And I'm going to clean this sponge. Well, actually, I think I'll just go to a different sponge. Okay. And I think I'll change my palette to a different color because I want to play with all of my colors. Let's do, yum. Let's do some fall colors. Yeah, look at this, guys. Pretty stuff. So, and I think I'll start out with something, let's see, I've got pink and orange. I think I'm going to start out with something in a soft hue just to get going. Yeah, that's pretty. And this moves so much better. I'm so much happier just going to this surface without that stuff. Boy, just because they say use this, use that, doesn't necessarily mean it's the right thing for you. And you can see that just by what's been happening with me here. So I'm getting just a layer of color down. I think I want to deepen that somewhat, so I'm not even going to worry about transfer. I'm just going to come in here and grab a little bit of this orange, because the pan pastels are creamy and they blend together beautifully. So I'm just laying down color right now. And doing it in a circular motion so that things blend nicely. I don't know if any of you guys have pan pastel or not, but you know, you can comment down below and let me know what you like to use, because boy, I think I need some input on this stuff. So, you know, tell me, share with me, let me know if there's good instruction out there someplace that I've missed. I just really, I love the way this goes on. I love the fact that you can erase it. You know, you don't have to worry about making mistakes because you can always clean it up. You can seal it with I've got a pastel fixative here, so I can seal it in between layers, so I'm not going to make a total mess out of things. Okay, I'm liking that. Let me go just another shade darker here and see what that does. And I think that's okay, but I think I'm losing my pink. So I think put a little bit over this way, and then I'm going to go looking for a nice pink to put in here. So don't you just love what's happening here, the layering and stuff? I mean, I know my lighting probably isn't the best. See if I can fix that a little bit. Okay, and now I'm going to grab another tray that's got my violets and all that in it. And sorry for the noises. And flip my sponge over. And I'm going to pick up this. Ooh, yum. That might be a little dark, but I'm going to go for it anyway. Pretty, pretty color. Ooh, and I like that around the edges too. Yep, I like that color. I noticed that you want to kind of have a light touch with it, because if you don't, you get the motion or the lines from your sponge. So you want to, you know, just kind of, like if you're using that Tim Holtz tool and doing a real soft blending, it's kind of what you're looking for with this sponge. These are the soft tool sponges that are made for pan pastel, and I really like them because of the density, because of how they stand up to the product. I just think it's a good tool to have. Okay, so I think I want to go just around the edges here too, and get a little something on there for a border. Okay, and now I want to move to some stencils. So let's see how they do. Here's a nice Tim Holtz stencil, and let's pick out a little bit darker color here. Got a little bit much on my sponge. You see how it's kind of flaked a little bit. Well, it's not really a problem because you can blow it off or erase it, so I'm not going to worry about it. But I do, yeah, see how there's extra up in here that I wasn't really after. But, you know, when you're making something like this that's mixed media, it's okay. I mean, it kind of adds some interest. I'm just going to pick up a little bit more, come down in this area. So you can see how nicely these layer up. Plays with stencils. Yes. Yes, it does. Play with stencils beautifully. Okay. And let's do one more. Going this way. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like the odd number. So let's just do that. Okay. So now I've got that down. I'm going to seal that in because I want that to stay. Now, when you do this, you want to stand your book up and spray because your spray isn't going to work real well if you don't. So I'm going to stand it up, and it's not going to be real easy for you guys to see, but that's what I have to do to get an even coat on here. Okay, and I can dry that. So sorry, I'm going to make a little noise now. Okay, so for right now, I think I'm pretty well set with the Pan Pastel background. What I'll do is come in with some of my bold stamps. Let's see what I have for colors over here. Let's do this is a plum. I know they have this in the Craft Shack, so if you like this color, you can get that over there. And I'm just gonna, should probably put something under where I'm stamping. Get a better image, right? But isn't that pretty? So I'm just going to continue doing this, and I'll show you guys some pictures later. Bye for now.